Hey y'all, it's Liz. I'm getting ready to go take my shower and get ready for bed. But anyways, I wanted to come to you today because I thought I did a video some time ago about this book. It's called Women Have All the Power. Too bad they don't know it. And I had told you that this was a fascinating book, and it's something that every female on the search for a man needs to read. No doubt about it. It gives you just a lot of knowledge and insight. And it tells you how to not be played like a fool. This book is so wonderful. I still pick it up today. I'm married and I still pick this shit up because I want, and Nikki read it. A couple of her girlfriends read it. I'm telling you, this book is fantastic. So I know a lot of you had not gone out and bought this book. This needs to be in your arsenal. This book will empower you to find the right man and do the right thing. So what I'm going to do is, for all of you subbies that saw the video on this book but never got a chance to run out and buy it, I'm gonna do this as Women Have All the Power Travels. So what I'm going to do is, for the next 10 days, starting as soon as I post this, for 10 days, everybody who would like to have a chance to read this book, you'll be able to read this book for 2 weeks. You'll be able to have it in your possession for 2 weeks, and then you will need to look on the paper and send it to the next person underneath your name. So how this is going to work is you're gonna private message me on YouTube and say, okay, Liz, this is my YouTube name, this is my name, this is my address. And it's going to be in order as they come in, and I'm going to make a copy of that, and I'm going to put it in this book, and I'm going to send it to you. You're going to have this book for 2 weeks. You're going to read it. Then the next person under your name, you will have to send it to them. Now, you could do the flat rate through the U.S. Post Office, and it's $4.95. You just stick it in there, seal it up, put their address on it, and send it to them. Okay? You will have to be willing to pay the $4.95. If you are not willing to pay it, please do not put your name on the list, because it's only fair that if you're willing to pay the $4.95, that you get a chance to read this for 2 weeks, and then you send it to the next person, and it just travels on that way. I would also like for you, after you read it, to just sign it with your YouTube name somewhere on here, so we can see how many places this book has been. And I'm going to start off, and the first person on my list is going to get this book for 2 weeks. I'm going to send it to you immediately. After the 10 days, the 11th day, I'm going to send this out to you. You're going to keep it for 2 weeks. Then you're going to sign the book. Then you're going to turn around and put it in a flat rate box, the small one, that's $4.95, and you're going to send it to the next person on the list. Now, you have to put that list back in the book, so that person, when they get it, they can look to see who's under them and then send it to that person. And then that list needs to stay in this book so it can continue to go on. So it's going to be the traveling book, Women Have All the Power. If you're interested in reading this book and you have not gotten it, and you want to take 2 weeks out just to read it, and maybe you'll get some ideas from it, put your name on the list. Private message me on YouTube and send me your YouTube name, your actual name, first and last, and your address. and I'll, you know, make sure that it's all in here so it can be sent out. And the last person on the list will need to send it back to me. And that way, and make sure, like I said, make sure you guys sign it with your YouTube name. I mean, there's a few pages that you can sign it, you know, just wherever you can sign it at. At the back, there's some extra pages. So please be sure to sign the book. And then the last person on the list sends it back to me. And then I can have a book that's been traveling. I'm sorry this is not going to be open to international. It's only for the U.S. because flat rate is only good in the United States. So remember, it's $4.95 for flat rate, so you're going to have to be willing to pay that in order to get on the list. Okay, that's it. So starting tonight, I'm going to upload this. So starting tonight, you'll have 10 days to get your name on the list. You'll have to be a subby of mine to be able to do this. And then I'm going to mail this out on the 11th day. So 10 days from today, I'm going to be taking names every day, name and addresses every single day, putting them on a list, putting it in this book, and I'm going to send it out. And we're going to see just how many places this book has gone and how many of you can get this in your hands and actually read it and maybe end up having a fantastic relationship with somebody that you're, you know, trying to deal with. So, women have all the power. It's going to be out and about in the United States. So, if you guys are willing to sit back for 2 weeks and read this, do so. Please try not to keep it longer than 2 weeks because the next person, it's only fair that the next person gets to read it. For my international people, don't worry, I'm gonna repurchase another book like this, and I will probably do an international one, just international, for some of you over there who would like to read this book. And if that's the case, go ahead and send me your name, YouTube name and address, and I will, after I send this one out on the 11th day, I'll go purchase another one. And then I'll send it out to you guys, and then you guys can send it only in your international area. I won't put anybody on the list from the United States. I'll just put it all from over there. And then the last person on the list will have to send it back to me. It might cost you a little bit, but you'll have to send it back to me. Okay? All right, y'all. It's a great book. I'm telling you, I raved about this. And you guys will be absolutely astounded when you read this. So, yeah, Women Have All the Power is going to be on the move. So, let's get it started. You guys send me your information and let's do this, okay? All right, well, you guys have a great night, and I will be talking to you soon. Deuces. Bye.